2020. It's been an unusual year, hasn't it? In fact, so unusual that I find myself talking to you from my kitchen with a very strong cup of coffee in my favourite mug sat next to me. And the reason I'm doing this from my kitchen is because there is a global pandemic going on at the moment. We all know it. It's called COVID-19. And what Carmel Capewell, picture here, and Kim Waring-Paintner, and I, Sarah Frutton, would like to invite you to do is create an image that can form part of a community arts-based project that can then, that represents the experiences of COVID-19. And this will then form part of a community mural that will be displayed virtually and physically when we can get back onto the Harcourt Hill campus as a whole community. Now, you can find out more about this community arts-based project by following this web URL down here. And yeah, it can be anything. It can be anything that you want that represents this: a photograph, a picture, a full-on installation, as long as it can be captured digitally so we can display it online. And when I say you, by the way, I'm not talking about just students. I'm not talking about just lecturers. We want to invite everyone from Harcourt Hill to be part of this community mural. So it can be anybody from maintenance, catering, cleaning staff, anybody at all, admin. We welcome you all to create this piece of visual art and to send it in. So please do go to that website, find out more about it. Again, I'm going to flash it up here. And think about whether you'd like to be part of this really exciting opportunity. Now, the second project is again based around the COVID-19 situation, but this is a research project that all three of us are still working on together and collaboratively. And we would like to invite you to take part in 2 meetings. And the first meeting is going to be all about the research project and this very novel method that we're going to use for you to capture what your learning and teaching experience has been like throughout this lockdown period. Now, if you have created an image for the Community Art Bake project and you'd like to use this for this research project, we would really, really welcome you to do that. In fact, we'd love it. You'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone, as they say. So please do think about using your image that you use for the Community Art Bake project for this research-based project as well. Now, the first meeting that we will invite you to be part of is just a briefing where Carmel, Kim and I will talk to you about Photo Voice and what we would like to invite you to do over the next 2 weeks. And that is create another image, but this time it's not just the image. We would also like you to put a caption on that image. A caption that represents the image, a caption that relates to your experiences. And it can be anything you want, again, that caption. We're not looking for a specific thing. It's a very open research project. And again, I've got a website that you can go look at and, to think about further whether you'd like to be part of this project, because it's very much a voluntary participation. Now, after this briefing meeting, you can create as many images and as captions as you'd like to go with those images. But 2 weeks later, we would like to invite you to come back to a second meeting where you'll be invited to share said images and captions with others and to identify and discuss common themes and experiences within all those images. So it's a collaborative, participatory piece of research where you come up with the themes that emerge from these pictures. We'll talk about that more in our initial briefing. But with your consent, what we'd like to do is create another exhibition. Again, it's going to be online, and it's also going to be displayed physically when we get back onto Harcourt Hill campus. In fact, we'd like to do it concurrently or simultaneously with the Community Art Space project as well. Yeah, and we'd also like to display your work at the Teaching and Learning Conference in June as well. That happens every year at Oxford Brookes University. But we can only do this with your consent. So during the initial briefing meeting, we're going to be giving you some personal information sheets and a consent form for you to sign, whereby we will be enabled to display these images, and they will be de-identified, by the way, so nobody will know who you are and who created what image. So if you have any interest in being part of the research project, not the Community Art Space project, please do email me. Down here is my email address, and email me with an expression of interest, and we'll get back to you with the date of the meeting, the initial meeting, where you can then voluntarily decide if you would like to be part of this. Anyway, we very much are looking forward to you being part of this project, this novel and interesting project that's going on at Oxford Brookes. And yeah, I look forward to getting your emails, hopefully, if indeed you decide to be part of this project. You don't have to be part of both projects. You can be part of the communities and not the research, or you can be part of the research and not the community. Completely up to you. Lovely talking at you. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with you very soon, and ta-ta for now.